I know it's ironic for Indian kids because whenever Indian kids go back to their hometown, they usually have to work more as a. Hello, good evening. How are you?
Yes, hello, hi, good evening too. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? How are you?
I am doing good as well. Thank you so much for asking. So,
Okay.
would you like to go ahead with a casual conversation, or do you have something specific on your mind that you would like to discuss?
Yeah, no, I don't have any. I don't have in my mind anything to discuss. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
we will go like general conversation also. Like if we will go to the topic, so we can go. But I have one thing. I just like this is our first conversation, so I just want to inform you like like if I make any mistake, so I would actually I want that sentence which I made mistake.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how I'm learning English language.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
I just informed that. Okay.
Yes, that's completely fine. So you, just to be clear, you want me to correct you whenever you make a mistake and want me to point out the sentence, the exact
Yeah,
sentence where you made a mistake. Okay.
absolutely. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
okay, great.
Actually,
So,
that's why I'm having. Actually, that's why I'm having Clapingo session.
okay.
So like we can. I've learned many places like in, but the correct if someone correct me instantly or why I'm making mistake. If someone will give me the result, so then it will I will give the reality check, and then after I will clear more. So yeah, that's
Okay.
why I said that. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
I can start off with the first sentence that I observed. It's that you will get a reality check, not the reality check, a reality check.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will get a reality check.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Or it's for a reality check that I want you to point out any mistakes that I make. That's
Okay.
another way that you can express yourself.
Okay. So I will get a reality check, or if I will say like I will okay, I will get it is the right sentence. And
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think there is anything wrong with it, but
all
yeah,
right.
you can say that I'll get a reality check if you do point out anywhere that I am lacking.
All right, all right. So yeah.
Okay.
So this is
Would
our first conversation. So I would like to know like about you a little bit, like where are you from?
okay. Um, as you already know, that my name is Umang and I'm from Bhopal. That's in Madhya Pradesh.
All right, all right. So this
Yeah.
is Shahid. I'm from India, and till right now I'm living in Oman. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's
yeah.
nice. Would you like to add anything else to your introduction?
Yeah, like let me tell you, like I like to play cricket. Okay, and recently I came from in India because my vacation. Recently I spent my time there, and like 15 days ago I came back. So yeah.
Okay. So, for how long were you on vacation in India? Did you enjoy your vacation?
I like I haven't enjoyed a lot in my vacation time because of like I went in Ramzan time. So in Ramzan,
Okay.
there are lots at that time they had lots of work, so that's why I haven't enjoyed a lot. But yeah, I spent time with my family. And one more thing, like my brother, he opened the shop in during the Ramzan, so I helped him. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, so you were bombarded with responsibilities on vacation.
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's fine. Also, it would really help if you speak in complete sentences. For example, when you mentioned that your brother has opened a shop, uh,
Mhm.
maybe we can try saying that my brother recently opened a shop
Mhm.
and I had to help him, or I helped him
Mhm. Okay.
in his work or in managing the shop or doing chores, right?
Okay, so let me tell you the complete sentence. Actually, what happened? Actually,
Uh-huh.
in Ramzan, my brother he opened the clothes shop. Okay, so only the Ramzan. Okay, because we didn't have a proper shop, so that's why. So during the Ramzan, I went there, and so that's why I help him, because there in like in my home, so like so in my homes, like there's no one, who help him. So that's why I went to the my vacation time. So that's why I help him, and yeah. So that's the thing.
Okay. So another thing that I would really like for you to know is that you don't have to use the in front of every word.
Okay.
Okay. So usually we use the article the when we are referring to countries or places,
Mm.
not necessarily event. Like we don't say the Diwali or the Ramzan. So you don't have to say the before Ramzan because it's just an event, a festival.
Did I say that? And
Yeah.
which sentence I said that?
When you were repeating that your brother opened a shop, not the shop. So
Okay.
when you're introducing an object or a phenomena for the first time, you don't have to use the. You usually say, okay, I see a banana on the table
Mm.
and I am going to eat the banana.
Okay.
Am I able to explain myself? Like, are you understanding what I'm saying? So when you're referring to the shop for the first time, you can say that my brother opened a shop.
Okay.
I helped him manage the shop. So we are using the second time we are referring to the same thing that we have already introduced.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. Am I making sense?
Yes, yes, it
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. But when it comes to, for example, if I'm referring to a statue or like the Red Fort, so it
Hmm.
is already a well-known establishment. We are not
Hmm.
introducing it in the subject matter, right? So we refer to it as the,
All right. All right.
right? Like for example, I am going to visit the Red Fort next
Okay.
week or next month. But
Okay.
when you're referring to your brother's shop, it's not like a nationally recognized thing, right? So you can say that, yeah, my brother has opened a shop. I'm going to visit the shop the next time I am in town.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but please do continue. Please do tell me about all the responsibilities that you were burdened with when you thought that you were going back to home or for vacation.
Yeah, so like my responsibility was like, I had to open the shop, okay, and then after I had to close the shop at night time
Okay.
also. So that's
Okay.
the reason, and like my vacation was 60 days, right? So
Okay.
I spent time in the shop 43 days. So
Oh,
like
okay.
so you can
Yeah,
like
I can imagine.
you can imagine, yeah, what
Yeah.
how was my responsibilities.
Yeah, that is true. I can only imagine. Like, I cannot empathize with you because you
Yeah.
hardly had any time to actually relax.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And now I'm here, so now I'm relaxing. In
Okay.
Oman. Now I came back to Oman. So now I'm
Uh-huh.
feeling relaxed here, because
Okay.
at that time was, I opened the shop at 10 o'clock, and I closed
Okay.
like 12 o'clock at night. So
Oh my
that's the
God.
condition
Okay.
I had handled it there. So yeah.
Okay. So I know it's ironic for Indian kids because whenever Indian kids go back to their hometown, they
Mhm.
usually have to work more as opposed to like if they're working in their offices or if they are carrying out their duties as a professional. I understand this because like
Mm.
even when I come back home, I have to cook food also, I have to look after the house also, and I have to catch up on all the pending bank work and
Yeah.
take my parents out for shopping and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so many work, if like in India, yeah, absolutely that. Yeah, just like you have mentioned about the bank work, about apart from bank, like there are many things like in homework, in
Yeah,
housework. Yeah.
yeah.
So here I'm not having lots of burden, because I just
Yeah.
I cook food here also, but
Okay.
like I have a time, you know, I have a time.
Mm.
I manage like in very well with. Yeah.
Mm. You have a routine and you are well adjusted to the routine.
Yes, I'm. Yeah, I can say yeah. It is there's a routine, but like, but there's no need, you know, to make the
Oh,
routine because automatically it become, you know, in morning time when I wake up, I go to the do job. Then after, you know, I come back. Then I make like a breakfast, and then after eat. Then after again I go back to the my work. Yeah, something like
I totally understand because when you're living alone, you just have to cook for one,
that.
and that is a
Yes,
huge advantage. And even like on days when you don't feel hungry, you don't have to cook necessarily. But when you're at
yes,
home, you have to cook a meal, and then you have to coordinate with all the members like what they'd like to eat and what everybody uh, agrees on, right?
yes, absolutely.
I can understand. So we have a couple more minutes left. Do you have any questions for me at this point?
No, I don't have any question. Yes, so yeah, you have like you have explained very well. I can say that, and you
Okay.
like you have, you know, you pause yourself and you have given time to me to, yes, speak. You know that I want. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
I mean, of course, I'm here to listen to you because if I don't listen to you, how else would I be able to help you?
yeah, absolutely,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
So, like, do you have any hypothetical question or something?
I'm sorry?
Hypotheticals. I mean to
Oh,
say, do you have any
okay.
hypothetical question? Yeah.
Oh, you want me to ask you questions related to the session material?
Not session material. I would I said that like, do you have any hypothetical question? You know, not document question. Yeah, any incident like.
Okay. Um, if I'm so sorry and I hope this never happens, but if you had like few days left on Earth,
Okay.
I am not referring to a scenario where your life ends or like just you just have few days left on Earth. For example, Elon Musk decides to rehabilitate everybody on Mars, and you have only few days left on Earth. So,
Mhm.
what are the three things that you will do before you leave Earth? The top list, the priority list.
At that time, how can I say, like, I haven't imagined it. I haven't imagined this thing. You know, and top three thing that would be like at that time, like I would spend time with my family and I would
Okay.
spend time with my niece and nephew, you know, that
Okay.
those are adorable because that's why. And apart from that, uh, yeah, like and only top priority that thing, you know. I don't know what the
Okay.
thing, what the what about other
Other
two.
two things.
I don't know. Yeah. So,
I
but
mean, I could help you.
yeah,
I could give you a hint. Maybe you can gather some things that mean a lot to you. I know that you will be leaving your life behind on Earth, so maybe you can gather some things that you are allowed to take with you. Or you can visit some places that you have
hmm,
always wanted to visit before people
that
decide to blow up Earth.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you are right. You are right. Like I would go in my hometown only. You know, I would not go any
Yeah.
special place. I would just spend my time with my street, with in my street. I mean to say, yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
like I would just in my you know in my what we call in my street. There are many friends. I would spend time with them also. Yeah,
Okay. You can say
yeah.
instead of saying in your street, we usually say on the street.
On the street.
Like
Okay.
even if you have houses on the street, then we
Hmm,
use on.
okay.
In is usually like inside. So usually there are houses on the street, like surrounding the street, right?
Okay.
Not inside it. But you can say that in your neighborhood, you have friends, you have acquaintances that you would like to spend time with. So in the neighborhood would be a
Okay.
better word.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I would like to know about your answer also.
Okay.
What three top you will get? Yeah, you will take.
Okay. Of course, the same as you, I would love to spend as much time as I get with my loved ones, my family, and my friends whom I really care about. And the second thing would, of course, be going to all the places that I want to cherish, and I will click like a lot of pictures or record videos of those places.
Okay.
And if I'm allowed to take some luggage, then I will gather my journals because I've maintained journals since I was a teenager, I guess. And I will
Mhm.
print out all the pictures that I've taken of all the places, and I'll stick all of those on my journal, and I'll keep them as keepsakes of my past life.
All right.
Yeah. But like if I were to add another thing, then I would eat all the food that I can.
Yeah.
All my
Maybe.
favorite food.
Yeah. Maybe there. If you left the us, so maybe you would not get that. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I don't know how the vegetation would work on Mars, right? We get fruits on Earth. So I will eat all the fruits and vegetables that I can.
Yeah. I hope like Elon Musk will arrange some special. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he builds greenhouses on Mars as well where we can grow our food.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think Mars would be too small considering how populated Earth is already.
Yes. Like absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I think time has
The
running
session
out.
is about to end. Yeah, it was lovely having a conversation with you, and I just hope you keep smiling like this and stay confident in your communication skills.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Goodbye.
Have, yeah. Bye bye.